Yay! Happy Friday, TGIF. Welcome to Zina's Place. I'm Lisa, and that's my mom, Zina, right up there. For those of you who don't know, but I think most of you do. Yeah. She was just a lovely, lovely woman in life, and seems to be just coming through in other forms as well. So welcome, welcome, friends. I think I'm just going to start right away with just... Zina is with us. Oh, and look, so is Mozart, who obviously wants to go out. Let me go let him out real quick. You want to go out, sweet guy? There you go. Go on, my cutie. Zina is with us and Mozart is no longer. Her love of all surrounds us, her faith in all supports us, and her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make me a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve me of the bondage of self so that I may see clearly, open only to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. So be it. We are grounded, protected, and surrounded by a loving white, beautiful whitish pink light. And again, don't forget, if you have somebody who cherished you in life the way Zina cherished me, and our spirit guides you'd like to bring in, all benevolent and kind, they are more than welcome here. All right. Well, as it says, welcome to Happy Hour at Zina's Place. I am your Cardtender. I ought to trademark that. And I'm glad you're here. I'm sure Zina is happy you are here too, and that you decided to join us. Yeah, like I said, she was my mom, and she's my main spirit guide. Yeah, I just love her to death still to this day. I just feel like she's with me all the time. Yeah. So, I see a lot of comments. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the comments. And, but just to remind you, it is happy hour. So that means you get to choose tarot, Lenormand, Kipper, pendulum, oracle cards, angel cards, anything you like. I have quite the collection. So anything you'd like, just let me know. Okay. All right. I'll let that keep going on the bottom there. So again, I'm Lisa. Zina is my mom. And I built this place so that I could be close to her. Yeah. Oh, let's see who's here. All right. I always feel like I can't remember what her name was from Romper Room. I see, but I am so glad you're here. I see Lisa Rhodes, Seashells. Nice to be here. Nice to have you guys here. Ron, I said hi to Ron earlier. Yep, nice to see you too, dear. Let's see. And then Wiki's here. Hi, Wiki. Nice to see you, dear. Jane's here. Hi, Jane. Ah, how nice. Let's see. Darlin. Oh, darling. Nice to see you here, Darlin 42. Anybody else that I missed? If you're lurking, you're welcome as well. All right. Well, yeah, in a little bit. Hi, Pamela. Nice to see you. Thanks for lurking. All those lurkers, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. All right. Yeah, that's always nice. Yeah. Oh, there's my friend Karen Lewis. Here, I'm going to go ahead and add her to the stream because I wanted to welcome her. She's joining us today, however long she decides to stay. Last week, I stayed on for 4 hours. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was fun. I had a great time. So I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Karen. And Karen's here. Lisa. Very nice to see you, my sweetie.
Good to see you. I brought a couple friends with me tonight.
Oh, yeah? Who'd you bring?
There's a giant amethyst.
Nice. Well, that should bring in some good energy.
That should. This is an old-time friend, a stone that has an angelic presence in it.
Nice.
And this, I thought particularly of you, Lisa. It's Chinese fluorite. And I thought the colors were right there with you.
I think you know me well.
I think I might.
Very nice. We're getting to
a big smoky point. So we're surrounded with some crystal friends tonight.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I got a crazy message from the first cards. Do you want to share? Can I share it with you?
Oh, please.
Everybody? Yep. All right. So I'm going to add it to the stream. Hopefully, here, I wonder if I can make this one a little bit bigger than the two of us. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it ain't happening. Ah, there we go. All right. Technology, William. Okay, so check it out. I thought this was pretty cool, and you'll tell me what you think, okay? Mm-hmm. And maybe you can also, as I'm doing it, maybe you could pull something or, yeah, I love it. Okay. Did you just say pet rocks? Hi, Steve. I have a crazy idea that's kind of close to that. But anyway, that's not for this time. Not for this time, not for this moment. So look, I got the whip, all right, which the whip usually means like, well, it can be a couple of things, but in my mind, in this one, what I feel like is it's like, all right, let's get going, crack that whip. And what are they cracking the whip for? The upside down 4 of Swords, which is like, rest is over, time to get to business. And look, and what's happening right after that is meetings, right? So little meetings in the Kipper card. Now, then I went ahead. Okay, there are a couple little ways that I want to show you that I kind of went, and it was weird, or just kind of cosmic, if you want to call it that. I don't know. The woo woo. It had the woo woo factor. So the first one is that little outhouse and trash can again.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you watched the Mother Earth signs when I was doing them or whatever, but boy, did she show us this a lot. It was a lot. And I don't know that this is from her, but I kind of feel like it is again. I just feel like it is. I don't know what to say because this is what I'm getting from this bottom one. Here's the outhouse and the trash. We need to start anew. This is a brand new beginning, right? And I almost even heard, because, I'm talking a lot about regenerative farming today. And I almost feel like use all the stuff that we get rid of, the poop and the trash, to help grow new things, because the clock is a ticking. And everybody just wants to put a mask on this monster that is, and that what we really, and it's like, it's a mask on the monster and makes us think that it's like this beautiful sunshiny horizon that's coming, kind of. Do you see that? And then look at this. This is the meeting card as well. Convene, and look at where it falls again this week. It's just crazy to me sometimes. So look, so there's the meeting, and where are they? They're outside on a path. And then look, this is put the end to rest. Time, mask, monster, like, like put an end to this waiting, because, like, I kind of feel like this guy, he sort of has like this mask on when he's, when it's kind of, it's, I don't know if I want to, it's a statue, right? The knight that lays on there,
right.
Like a statue.
Right.
Like the way things always are. And you were just,
right.
And I feel like she's just yelling at us, like, come on, how many times do I have to say, start new, So anyway, that's what I saw there. Do you hear anything like as a like a kind of a group message? It felt like a group message to me.
I did a little bit, and it was I think like to each individual, not just you or me, but to each individual, the crack the whip is really to bring it straight into your heart center and just get going and crack. Like if you imagine the sound of the cracking whip, it breaks up negative energy or heavier stuff, and that sound, like clapping even, can help you free up some of that energy in your heart, which can help you then go from that stone, like this is the way it's always been and I'm solid in how things have been, flip it upside down, get moving and the meeting. And then with the outhouse and the trash can, imagine if you've just broken free and this energy is free, well, go ahead and just dump it. It can be composted. It'd be like a composting toilet. The earth can use it. Let it go, right?
Oh my gosh. And you know what, just to, sorry to not to interrupt,
Yeah.
but harvest, like, you know, like this whole get rid of trash, throw out anything that no longer serves you. How many times have I heard that this week? Oh my gosh.
Right.
In my own head and other people saying it.
And the trees are doing it.
Yep.
The trees are doing it. The leaves are starting to drop. So, you know, it's that time of year. It's the perfect time of year. Yeah.
Yesterday was the equinox. The day before was the solstice, wasn't it, of some sort? 21st.
Yeah. So, I mean, it depends on where you are in the world, but yesterday or today, even the equinox. And then it's time to let go of the mask of those masks that we wear, the personas that we develop. And the meeting that we're coming together, not just with other people, yes, with other people on the earth, but coming together within ourselves too, and really doing that integration.
I love it.
I do too. Thank you.
Yeah. So very cool. Yeah. There you go. I always like that first one because like it's so weird because they just shuffle and then, you know, especially for these, it's always so weird because it's just the bottom and it always winds up telling a story. Oh, right. I was going to show you one other thing. Look, so put an end to this upside down Queen of Pentacles. You know, that's how we're treating the earth right now, as if she's nothing but a pit for us to just, you know, for grab crap out of, that we need to walk away from that particular way of doing things. And, you know, again, this 8 of Cups, they're stable in this deck. You know, those 8 cups are stable. They have been. It's almost like I don't want to say the patriarchy, but, you know, the standard way, you know, and walking away from things that are full and but that, you know, sure, it makes us a lot of money. Sure, it's a lot of our old stuff, but man, we got to walk away from that and become more like the Queen of Wands.
Right.
And because that is, see, this is where and there, of course, that's my mom's card. And then that's what makes us all be this happy family.
Right.
The other day I got a Synchro Signs where it was a family and everybody was holding hands. And I felt like it was sort of more like, you know, let's all hold hands. Let's, you know, let's, you know, here, let's see if I can get you back to, let's be equals in all of this, you know.
Right. Yeah. When you were doing the signs, I heard the earth is not an ATM. It's not an ATM. And then with the gold cups, that's the foundation for everyone. It's a fountain. It's like a love fountain for everyone to share. It's not for your individual withdrawal and putting in your own account. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, and Miss Tarot D is here. Hello, Miss Tarot D. Did we miss anybody else? No, I don't think so. Nice to see everybody. You know, I don't think I have any questions starred. So if you'd like to ask Karen and I a question, ask us a question, you're more than welcome. Nice to see you, Miss Tarot D. I feel like I owe you one. Did you want a reading, Miss Tarot D? She's so sweet. They totally gave me a tip, which was nice.
Oh gosh.
And it was better than quit smoking or whatever. It was super nice. It's always nice to feel appreciated. Isn't it weird? I don't know. I think money is an interesting thing because it does actually make you feel appreciated. But at the same time, I don't know, you know.
I think when we just realize it's just energy, it's an energy exchange, you know?
Yep. Yeah. So, well, let's see. Okay, Seashells would like a spiritual message.
Okay.
She's so cute. She goes, that tip was for a drink, LOL. No return needed for that. You know what? I'll use it tonight then because I'm you know, it's kind of neat. I'm actually going out with a friend that I met on Jam-Kazam.
Oh, fun.
So they usually live in like Vancouver or something, and they're in town, and I'll be going out and meeting them and another guy who's local who I've jammed with on there. And we've only ever heard each other.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
You have to integrate all of it.
Should be really fun.
Spiritual message.
All right. Yeah. Are you feeling something coming on right away?
Something's coming in. I don't quite have it yet.
Seashells, is there any particular deck you'd like from me, my dear?
What I'm getting is that for seashells, is that right now there seems to be a mental desire to go into the solar plexus and move forward and charge forward. But the guidance is to hang tight for a minute and really settle a little deeper into your heart center before you charge forward with whatever it is that you're interested in that yang energy, in that moving forward, that right now a little more, and it's not even grounding. It's just, you're going to get more depth, texture, and color, more information if you hang out in your heart center a little longer first before you charge forward. That's the feeling that I'm getting in your energy centers, and the advice that goes along with it. We'll see if I can pull a card now too for you.
Wow, I like that. You know me, I'm all about Hanuman. Lead with your heart. Stick it out there.
Right?
Yep. Us larger chested women have a harder time doing that, though, because it feels I feel like it sometimes just like it's not what you're supposed to be doing. Well, but it is too bad. People.
Right. It's there for you to use as you see fit. Sometimes it can be a shelf to rest something on. Other times it's just, right out there. So what I'm getting right now, I pulled a couple of oracle cards, and two of them like kind of flipped out. One is all that glitters, and then time for a nap. So I think that that's similar to what the message is coming through, is a lot of things are shiny and interesting right now, but settle down, take a nap, and really sit with it for a minute. So that seems to kind of edify what was coming through a few minutes ago.
Wow. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty great, Karen. Thanks, hon.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's see what the tarot says for her. Spiritual message. It's interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the three cards that I get is, again, she's been working on some project, right? Kind of, that's sort of what I feel like, going gangbusters, right? Working super, super hard at your craft and trying to show off and making sure everybody's very aware of what it is you're creating and getting support for that, right? And then right now, the Ace of Wands upside down, which is basically what you just said, Karen. I swear it just means take a break, take a little bit of time. It's not time for it just right now. I get the feeling it's a divine timing thing. And then don't be alarmed, Seashell, because this doesn't, to me, this is not a lot of people think it's a negative card. I don't. It's a clearing. It's that real clearing. I think it's almost like the scythe card, right? It's this whole, although most of the time you don't have a whole lot left over afterwards on this one. Okay. Do you know what I mean? There's not like, and it's okay though, because that's what you want. And you're being set free from whatever it is that's been, the word is not coming through. That's been,
I hear perplexing,
but it's more than that. It's, I'm trying to lead from
almost enslaving. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. It's something that has got you, and it's saying it's time. Right. If you're feeling this way, you've got the power. Sorry. And that it's going to get real clear for you to make a choice. Real clear. The choice is going to be real clear, sweetie. So when that tower comes is what I'm hearing. And for you too, it's kind of like you just got to sit back, right? It's kind of what you said. Sit back. You've done the work. Sit back now and watch it all unfold, and it will. And the choices will almost be made for you. Is that sort of what you were hearing?
I am so hearing with the tower card. I was getting a visual and some auditory stuff. The visual, I've never seen it with the tower, and it's really cool. it's like an apple tree, and it's being the apple tree is being shook, and then the apples fall down, and you're reaping the fruits of your harvest. But you just sit back and watch it happen, because that's what the tower is about this time. It's going to shake the fruits of your labor free.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
what I was seeing and hearing. It was pretty cool.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
I hope that felt good, Seashells. Yeah,
I liked it.
yeah. I feel like they just need to just relax into it, whatever it is. Ride that wave. Now I'm hearing right in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipeout.
Right,
But it's not. It's not. It is.
Because
No.
it's a tower. Yes.
Yeah, but it's
wiping out the ick. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, a few more people have showed up. Nice to see everybody. Constance L. Hi, dear.
Nice.
And let's see. Aha. Miss Tarot D. My spirit guide has been staying in the background more lately. Is he okay? Is he willing to give information as to why he's doing that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I said I saw Constance L. Hi, we're going to get to that in just a second. Oh, Viviani's here as well. Welcome, everyone. So nice to see you on Friday. Yeah. Can you believe it's Friday already? I can't believe it's Friday already. All right. Miss Tarot D, let's see if we can get in touch with your spirit guide. I'm going to go to Lenormand myself.
So the picture I'm getting right now of the spirit guide is like he's sitting around a campfire in a comfortable chair, leaning back, one leg crossed over the other, and just waiting for you to come join in the circle. And it's because you're at this new precipice of really understanding, even at a deeper level, that you are part of this council. You are an integral part of the council. So you need to claim your seat at the fire with your spirit guides, plural. Right. And as you do that, then there's this spiral energy that comes forward, and there's an integration. There's a leveling up of sorts in your understanding of your spirit guides and you and how that all works, where you are in the process and in the structure. And that's why he's been hanging back, because he's waiting for you to come forward a bit more and get ready. And I would say buckle your seatbelt, but that's not it. I almost see like holding onto the seat itself going, oh, here we go. Here we go. Things are just about to expand. Like you can't even imagine. Like I can't imagine. Like no one can imagine, because it's yours. It's your own personal expansion. And I'm seeing a parallel picture of like the birth of the universe. You know, this is a big moment for you. It's a really big moment. And so that's what I'm intuiting here for you.
Wow. Very cool. So again, like kind of like just that he's there, but he's letting Miss Tarot D do the work.
To step up, sit down, join the council, and really feel in a grounded way your I would say importance, but that's not quite the word. You're a necessary element, just like an element of the earth. Every element is necessary and very important. And as you do that, then that allows the circle to, you and your council of 12 come together and really solidify as a solid circle. And then as you do that, it brings you deeper into your heart, and the expansion is it's a phenomenon. It's really something for the books, and this is a big one. This is really, really big.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
that's what I've got.
Yeah, and look at that. So, and then on the bottom, I got the new pathway.
All right.
So again, isn't that sort of like, maybe
absolutely,
that you need to choose to go to that what Karen is seeing as the campfire, which I think that's a real interesting metaphor, Karen, because think about it. It's like, that's pretty ancient. Like that's where the stories were first told, if you ask me. I mean, whatever, where all the knowledge was put, right?
Thank you for saying that, Lisa, because that brings up ancient shamanic practice of throwing amber into the fire. So just check with yourself and see how you feel about working with amber.
This is really interesting. That makes so much sense where I am right now. I really feel like so much is happening, and I've been too busy doing the work and not sitting to enjoy some of the rewards. Yeah. And that's interesting because like here, okay, so I have this new pathway that I kind of feel like, yeah, that is now going to open up to you, that it's more that you need to join the party is what I heard Karen say, right? You need
Yes.
to he hasn't been hiding, although that's what, right? And look,
Feels like
right
it.
after that is the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, you felt like the house has been hiding, right? And I think I heard Karen say 12, which that's a big house.
Mansion.
Right?
Yeah.
And that oh my gosh, look at that. And that once you do that, once you take that leap of faith, well, it's not a leap of, but it is, isn't it? You have to, yeah, it's a leap of faith to know that you can fly.
Yourself too. Yeah.
That's true. It's followed right by sunshine. So yeah, I think absolutely. Way to go. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Karen. I think that's neat. Miss Tarot, let's see. Does come, oh, look at this. Did I do it right? Yeah, my main spirit guide does come from a fire plane. So
there
you go.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the validation. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, Millie's here. Hi, Millie de la Prida. Nice to see you. And please drive careful. And Karen Johnson is here. Nice.
Right.
Lisa Rhodes. Oh, yep. I have you here, honey. I'll go ahead and start. Butterfly Kisses Healing is here. Oh, how nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thanks, guys. Okay. So right now I have just over here, what did I star? I've got Lisa Rhodes over there. And then, wait. Really? I thought I starred that. But okay, maybe that was it. Let me see. And I was just saying hi to everybody. Sorry. Driving over here is like, it's like driving. Yeah, you did see Jane the Seeker. Yeah, Jane and I were, family, I'm going to say. By marriage and then divorce. But I still think of her as all right, so let's see. So we're going to do Lisa Rhodes. And I think that might, is that all I saw? Just everybody else is just here. I love you guys.
Hanging out.
Thank you. And if you feel like asking a question, I think we have time. And if I missed you, please let me stop scrolling and just write it in again, okay? All right, so Lisa Rhodes. I like it when you go first. I think my cards just confirm what's happening with what you're saying. So, and I if you feel at any time you want me to go first, please just say, why don't you go first?
Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Thank you. Yeah. So Lisa, I'm feeling a little bit of heartache. It's not huge. It's not a big problem, but there's a little sense of pain in the heart center. And then what I see you doing during the week is you're acknowledging and making friends with this pain, but then you're expanding and you're really paying attention to the backside of your body. So it's not a watch your back sort of a thing, but it's acknowledge your expansiveness. And so kind of fill up your whole space and allow all of your tools to come forward and to help you. Some of these things that are causing you heartache will just magically be resolved without your mental or physical efforts. And that's accomplished by really expanding into your space and in an energetic sense, just owning the space that you take up. You've got a lot of gifts in there. There's a lot of guidance. There's a lot of help. A lot of it can actually happen, some behind the scenes and some sort of in the sidelines where you could see a little bit in the periphery what's happening. But so much is actually being taken care of, I would say for you, but it's really through you. And it's by really allowing yourself to expand even more that it'll be effortless. And what could start off feeling like, could be like, oh, wow, that was pretty magical. I wouldn't say easy, but magical when you really expand your energies. And I am drawn to see if I can pull a card on that as well.
Yes, please, whatever you like. I love it. And just to let them know, so Ron, I've got you starred, and Steve, I've got you starred. Yeah.
No. Oh. That's interesting. Actually, this makes sense. It's the 10 of wands. In this text, I think it's sticks or something, but it's wands, and it can look like, that's so much work. But if you see the light's really doing it all, it's bringing it in, and you're at the end of that cycle of strife and struggle. So those things that might feel a little bit painful, just shine that light in, honey, shine it in, and it's resolved. Yeah.
The one card. Yeah. I'm going to go
That's
ahead.
it.
Okay. I love it. All right. So yeah, I also kind of get that it's like, a new beginning, and for this to be at the very beginning of the deck, it's kind of like, so you've learned your lesson, you've learned what it is, and for it to be there, you're not going to take a lot of baggage with you. And it does. It has to do with the lovebirds, because look, here, let me I'll hold it up. It's fine. So the lovebirds are next, which not everybody reads it that way, right? That they're lovebirds. But again, every time I pull this card and it's sort of about heartache, is what you were saying. To me, that's the lovebirds. Come on, those little birdies are totally in love, right? So, and then this new beginning. So like, I feel like it was a new beginning that, and again, the manifestation card is the moon, followed by the home and abundance and mountains, which means there was some sort of blockage. You were really hoping for this new beginning. I don't know if that makes any sense. Is that also what you were feeling like? What did it have to do with home and family? The feelings you were feeling, the place, like, I feel like there were some sort of,
it felt almost like the second ring of family, like not someone super close to you, but the next ring out. So it wouldn't necessarily be your immediate partner, maybe friends or children or cousins, but sort of that second ring is what I'm getting on that.
All right. So let me just see. I'm going to go right to where you are, my dear. Like your name, by the way. Yeah, no, it really does. It has something to do with a partner. Here, let me just, I'm going to do this just real quick, if you don't mind. Okay, so it does, because look, so here's, it does. It has something to do with this partner. For the two of you guys to come right together right there like that, there's the partner, there's the querent, and it's something you've been really wishing for, right? And again, the spirit guide, this can also mean business, but sometimes here it really does, it feels like it's more like it's, well, like you were saying, is that, whatever this is, where she needs to go inside, right? The foxes. Yeah,
I think it was less about focusing on the issue and more about expanding and allowing all of that energy to help you. And
yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, so I would say that so something's going on with again, the part, it has to do with your partner. Would you say that that's right? So you're a widow. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Well, for the fox to be right by the partner, I kind of feel like that. And any other place you talk about the fox, they would never say it was a spirit guide. But here at Zina's place, this is the spirit guide. It's what shows up for me to tell me that. And I kind of feel like maybe maybe this is I hope you don't mind, but maybe he's just trying to come through in some way. And I think what he's saying is, you've got this, because, here he is as a spirit, proposed love letter, I don't know. And then here you are, dream is a wish your heart makes, and growing into all you can be. And it was because could this be right, Lisa, that it's kind of because of losing him and that cross to bear that you just had with all that? I feel like, do you see it? He was her best friend. And this was, it was a snake in her happiness. There's a snake in my boots,
Yeah.
And look, and she's been solitary in love since then, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know. I don't know why they don't want to. I didn't see anything that was coming. What I think I just told you is what was happening. Yeah. But I think what he's trying to say, well, no, I did. Oh my gosh, I did. And I think what happened there was that he's trying to say it's okay, that there is this new love. Look, stork, lovebirds, and as far as I'm concerned, and the new beginning, right? And wasn't that, the new child and a new beginning? Come on.
Yeah.
In the place where you feel the most comfortable. So right. I would say that, in this new moon, oh my gosh. And that's the other thing. I'm sorry. I know
the new moon's coming up. Yeah.
But there's a fun brand new moon, right? Isn't it starting tomorrow? So it's saying, it's basically saying exactly that, from the 25th of October or September to the 1st of October. So I would be on the lookout. And here's what I'm hearing. blessings from your husband. Blessings,
Right.
blessings is what I keep hearing. Blessings.
Right.
So,
And on a personal connect level, I'm also a widow, and there are sometimes still some things that you would have liked to clear, or to some heavier stuff. Now's the perfect time to do it. He's here working with you. It's fall, so anything that felt heavier in your connection, everyone can acknowledge it. It's not a big deal. That's done. Whew, that's gone. So here we are, and that's part of that expansion. So any of that heartache that comes out, maybe any unresolved issues, or once in a while I can find myself saying, why do you know? It's normal. We're human. So, okay. And now we can let that go and create more space for ourselves to have that positive, productive, soulful, supportive energy come through that helps us with our life. So you're not doing anything wrong. Everything's great. And you've got all this support. So how beautiful is that?
yeah, just lovely. Well, Lisa, I hope that sort of, resonated with you. Hey, there's Rhonda and Marcia. Nice.
Oh,
Marcia,
nice.
I went ahead and I starred you, my dear. I think, yep, you'd love a reading. And did I miss anybody else? I hope not. Let's see. So now I have starred. Let me get so Seashell's going on. Ron is next, then Steve, then Marcia.
All right.
I feel like I missed somebody, but okay. An angel card.
Oh,
Well,
good. Okay.
very nice. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I have these nice little angel cards. Do you have anything that would fit the bill for that, or do you want to
I
just?
don't have angel cards. I have my little angel in a stone. We'll see.
I love it. So
Direct
maybe you can get a direct message because you're really good at
We'll
that.
see about this. What I'm seeing, Ron, it's very funny from the angelic realm, is you already have your wings. You're well aware of them, but you're suddenly growing even more, like 4, 5, 6 pairs of wings. And it's almost like if you were a vehicle, you're getting turbocharged, supercharged, and you're getting this. It's a pit stop, but it's really fast, like a crew when they come in and change all the tires and everything, and then off you go again. So these extra wings are bringing you to new dimensions and levels within the angelic realm. And as I say that, my hand is pulsing with the stone. It's going boom, 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 boom. So pretty cool. Like you're a supercharged hot rod of the angel realm.
I love that. I love that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that about Ron. He's like an earth angel, isn't he?
Right.
All right. Let's see. So, his brother-in-law just passed this week. Oh, I'm so sorry. Death is such a weird part of life. I was on the beach today speaking with a friend about death.
Yeah.
Just in general. It's just it's hard to talk about. It's hard to deal with. And, all right. Well, let's see. Maybe there'll be a little angel message from Ostrich. From your brother-in-law. I don't know what his name is. It says here, let me show you. It's cute. They're such cute cards. It's an ostrich, grounded, practical steps, fast progress. With practical steps, I make fast progress on my path. Ground and connect to your body. As you connect to the earth and awaken awareness of your legs and feet, you will increase your power to be present and to protect yourself and loved ones. It's a pretty practical bit of advice, right? Make sure your feet are on the floor. Mine are glued right now. I don't know what it is. I do. I feel like every time there's some type of, I don't know, connection, let's just call it, my feet just feel like they can't lift off the floor. So I think it's interesting that they say this. Now is the time to deal with practical matters. Take steps in your physical life to manifest your dreams. Fast progress is indicated. Isn't that, remember in the beginning, the beginning reading was all about fast progress, that cracking the whip. Avoid unnecessary confrontation by allowing someone to let off steam. If a situation arises where you need to stand up for yourself, do so firmly and without hesitation. Trust that you can handle any challenges in your life and come out a winner.
And that just lines up with the whole pit crew picture too.
Yeah.
Right? going fast, and here comes a pit. You have a pit stop, and off you go. Yeah,
it is. Have you ever seen them run? They're a riot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're so fast. Yeah, so fast. How fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron. So yeah, sending Ron lots of love and light.
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk about that one, but there you have it. I hope that was resonating with you as well, Ron. Thanks so much for being here. He was great. He was great at playing music. How fun is that? Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's just making good, fast progress. All right. Steve, a new season. What does the start of my fall look like? And he feels like Lenormand. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll remove this for a while. Maybe you can just sort of see what you see for Steve. Any kind of energy. Karen's a fantastic energy reader.
The feeling I'm getting right now is that you've been in a sort of a cocoon mode for quite some time, and you're where you could breathe this much. Right now you're breathing about here, and it's not that you're fearful, it's just the transition into this new phase. You actually have this huge capacity to breathe, and you're just doing this right now. There, and this is a nighttime picture. Again, there's a campfire, you're outside, there's moon and stars, and all of a sudden, it's really quick. I just see you leaning back and almost cackling, just laughing and cackling. And I'm hearing the crackling of the fire. And quite often, things that are heavier feeling, or karma, you might call it, they show up like sticks. And if you burn the sticks, it burns the karma and releases the connection to karma. And there's something about that. So it's like a bonfire, but you don't have a whole lot of it. So it's not, when I say the word bonfire, the image is huge. Your fire is actually small, but it's a great time to go ahead and, like, similar theme, anything you're ready to just let go of, throw into that fire. And again, just relaxing and realizing there's not a ton of work for you to do. It's just get out there in the nighttime and realize you're not even in the shadow aspect right now. You're in the full illumination of the moon and the stars, and you've got that fire. Enjoy it. Oh my gosh, you're just going to lean back and start laughing. And that laughter brings in more music and more coordination and choreography in your life, where things start just coming together. And I would say unfolding, but it's almost like watching a play. It's quite beautiful, really.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And let's see what Lenormand has to say for him, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Here, I'll just, I'll add it to the stream.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Why don't I do this? Because it's always fun to see the cards, don't you think?
I do.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So this is for fall. For Steve. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom first. Well, that makes a lot of sense. A new season. The harvest, shall we? Maybe they're just, confirming that indeed they're talking about fall, because that is the harvest season, right? That's when you clear. And don't forget, anytime you clear, you're always reaping something in this card. You're not going away empty-handed, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go see where, there you are. Ooh, how fun, Steve. I'm going to say that he's going to get a letter that is of a loving sort. That he's going to have to trust. This could be an email. This can be any kind of written communication, right? Mm-hmm. And do you see the little heart right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And that it's just going to show itself. It'll show itself, and you're going to have to trust, because again, don't forget, you really can't see what's at the end of this path, and it's possibly cloudy once you get there. You just never know. Sometimes the clouds will have parted by the time you get there, but you just never know about the path, right? So, yeah. But in order for that path to come in and a new beginning, to start, and even a gift. Wow. It means that you need to clear. So just make sure that you're making room for it, okay? Because honestly, guys, if you don't make room for it, there's just not any way it can happen, right? Was that kind of what you said a little bit?
It's real similar to the small breathing to the big breathing too, right? So
Right.
that the small little heart, it's like just breathe into it and let go of that stuff and poof, and here it comes. And who knows what's over the horizon? Maybe it's a sunny day, a little rain. I mean, it could be a flash flood. Who knows? But the more receptive you are, the more you have the capacity to receive, for sure.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, we have a Facebook viewer, I believe. I think I saw somebody come on from Facebook. Julie. Hi, Julie. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome. If you'd like to ask a question, you're more than welcome. Let's see. I've got starred. So, Steve, thank you for being here. Marsha's next. Then I have Wiki and Rhonda. Did I miss anybody? If I did, go ahead and type it in again, because, again, Yeah. Hi, Connie B. And Scott. Nice to see you. How fun. So nice to see everyone. Oh, hi, Marie. I'll go ahead and star you as well. Anybody? Oh, here's a message from your mom. Scott, there were a few. Hi, Marie, again. Nice to meet you. I'm actually Lisa. This is my friend Karen joining me tonight. Well, I think like her second time on. And I'm like, hey, you want to go on with me on Friday night? Yeah, I've been doing happy hour, and so nice to see you here. Trying to see if I missed anybody else. So nice to see everybody. Okay, and I do have, okay, so let's see. Next up, Marcia Green.
Okay.
Marcia. Sorry. I just can't not do it.
So, Marcia, I'm feeling and seeing something about, as a child, your bedtime routine, and you'd feel the back of your head sink into the pillow, and there's stories that were read to you, and there was something about that time that was very grounding and connecting to you to bridge the time from being awake into slumber, and it was a connection for you that helped you to solidly go from the awake state to the sleeping in the dream time and feel safe. So it looks like a wooden bridge, like one that you'd find in a Japanese tea garden, is how it's showing itself to me. And that there's something about that with this, in particular, the back of your head, the back of that connection for the third eye, which can go, sometimes it feels like a diagonal from here to here. And it wasn't even necessarily the stories that were being read to you or told to you, but it was just the fact that it feels like a male voice, like it might have been your father or grandfather or somebody, or just a masculine energy, that it helped you tremendously to feel solid as you would go into the dream time. And there's a let's see what's on that bridge. I would look up the spiritual meaning of goldfish and koi fish, because there's something about that. I know the koi in particular, they act like similarly like a dog, where they're quite loyal, and it's interesting. It's like the qualities of the dog and the fish together in the koi. Yeah, so I'm seeing a picture of a crown, like that by bridging your past, the childhood, to your present, and then bringing in that loyalty of the family, and then the fish that can swim in the waters of emotion and all that, it brings in a new crown, literally, for your head. That energy of gold around your crown chakra and the top of your head can really, again, it acts like almost like an antenna, like those old antenna, the rabbit-eared antenna on a TV, and you have this crown, and by bridging the beginning part of this life and the now and everything in between, the crown then really comes into the energy of the gold, and it allows for reception. So, in like 3D real world terms, just allow and integrate and honor all the aspects and experiences that came together to bring you to who you are now, because there's richness in it, and it's your story, and you earned every minute of your story. And there's a lot of wealth and energy and ancestors, so much coming together. And there's a big emphasis again on this crown chakra and the frequency of gold. That's what's coming through pretty strongly.
That's pretty neat. Well, first of all, I don't know if you noticed, but I changed what was up there, and it says my grandmother raised me and she was a storyteller.
Oh, sweet.
So that's pretty crazy, right?
Sweet. Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, I know. I didn't interrupt you. I couldn't believe it. You said it, and then I'm like, I saw it, and I was like, wow, that's
nice.
Cool.
Nice.
So, good night, Miss Tarot D. Thanks for being here, hon. So, I went ahead and I thought, well, you're talking about fish, and I have and she's, Marcia tends to enjoy the angel cards and the other ones. So I went ahead and I picked the flying fish. And here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to share it here so that you guys can see it. Here, I'll just put it over here real quick. Yeah. Okay. So it says, look at this. And look, you said
gold. That's beautiful. The grandmother with the bun.
Yeah. And remember you said something about gold.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it says leap of faith, exploration, let go. I took my leap of faith with freedom and grace. Oh, I just love it. And then it says here, then it says, trust that you will know the right moment to take your leap of faith. When your intuition guides you to take a step, do so without hesitation or doubt. No obstacle will be able to stop your progress. You have what it takes to successfully overcome any challenge or distraction and fulfill your life purpose. Open yourself to a new adventure and explore new worlds. Your instincts will protect you from negative influences. Do not be reluctant to let go and take a leap of faith. Have confidence in yourself and in spirit. I just love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. And I think she said something about fish, again, that she confirmed. So I thought that was nice.
That's
and Marcia, I thought we might go ahead and just pull one of those. We really enjoy the healing, circles of healing. So I thought I might pull one of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. So pretty cool. I like that.
Super cool. And I can see where the grandmother's energy would come through masculine, because what strength it takes for a grandmother to raise her grandchild. So that can be interpreted as yang energy too. So beautiful.
It makes me want to say this one thing, even though it's not a fish. I was on that Hanuman thing, right? And I took this walkabout, and at the end of it, there was this big old green grasshopper on the back of my head, and and when I looked it up, it was all about taking a leap of faith, which makes a lot of sense. And I mean, a flying fish is not just any old fish; it's a flying fish.
Yeah.
And that was the only fish in the deck. So
beautiful.
All right, let's see what else. Let's see. All right. Ooh, a nice deep red. It says, I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, loving reality with the universe as my ally. Hello, lucky.
Wow.
Nice. So again, let me read that to you just one more time.
Very rich.
Ground my energy. Whoops, there it is. I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, and loving reality with the universe as my ally.
Wow. Beautiful. I mean, if that doesn't sound like a universal crown,
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Beautiful.
Queen of the flying fish, queen of the universe.
Right. I love it. All right. Back on equal ground, I say. Yeah, she's just great. I'm so glad Karen's here. All right. So let's see. Always fun to have a friend. Let's see who's coming up next. And so thanks again, Marcia, for being here. I always love when you show up. So Wiki is next. Then I have Rhonda, Marie, Scott, and then Connie B. And I think that's it. Feel free to go ahead and join on if you want. I'm not tired yet. Are you hanging in too, Karen?
I'm good.
Okay, great. All right. So this one says, I'm prepping for my trip to Egypt. Lucky. Nice. Wiki. I like your new little avatar too. Am I forgetting anything? Anything the guides have to say about it? We leave a week from today. All right, and you're going to Egypt. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to. I'm torn. Lenormand or Kipper? Do you have a preference for me while Karen gets connected?
So the first question is, am I forgetting anything? I have no idea what the weather is like there this time of year or ever, really. But I'm seeing one of those high-tech fabrics that you get wet and you snap and then they're cool. Like that might be a good idea to get one of those to put around your neck if heat is an issue for you. That's where my being went to is, am I forgetting anything? Like, am I forgetting to pack anything? I would pay attention to the colors of the clothing that you choose, and see how your body feels about each one. If you say, how does my body feel about this particular outfit or color, to take to Egypt with me? And then when you're there, do the same thing. Check in with your body before you get dressed, even each day. This is interesting and so very personal, I suppose, but the more white undergarments you have, and even if the color isn't white, that you just bring in the energy of white, which is full spectrum, to be right up against your body. A bodysuit of sorts. And you can certainly do that in meditation each day and bring in the full spectrum of light around your physical body. That's a guidance. And then after you bring in the white, then there's a sheen of rainbow that covers the white. Of course, that's, our full spectrum. But there is a big advice and importance being put on doing that each day, even if it's just in the shower for 5 minutes. You don't have to have a huge ritual, but the consistency would be, the word is helpful. It's not, necessary, but it would be very helpful, and it would help you to ascertain those energies that are most beneficial to you. It would be more organic for you if you can do that. So, do your regular grounding, protecting, but add that piece of the white light and then the rainbow around it, and it becomes like a organic. Okay, so the picture I'm getting is a little bit weird. It's like, instead of being a sponge, you end up like absorbing everything. Like, I gotta clean this sponge. You absorb only those things that can make it through the white light of source and the rainbow, and then everything you're absorbing is super beneficial to you. You don't have to worry about, do I need a new sponge? Do I microwave it? How do I clean this skunk out of my old sponge? Because sponges can be so gross, right? But there's a really cool aspect to you being a sponge, because there's so much to absorb that is really helpful, very high vibing, and very cool. And as you do that, when you go to some of the more sacred sites, oh my gosh, you're going to just vibe high, but you're not going to float off. You'll be very grounded and connected. And it will be not only beneficial, but you're sourcing, like when they say, let's go local source our ingredients. This is your local sourcing of ingredients, even though it's not where you live. It's bringing back lifetimes of information, energy, connections to you. So this is a big deal. It's a big trip.
That's really neat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I'm excited. Well, I want to go now.
Me too. How big's your suitcase?
Yes, Steve said that it's 90s, in the 90s, no clouds.
Ooh,
So you're
okay.
right on about that. Definitely bring something that'll keep you cool. And hi, Marie, you are on the list, sweetheart. And hi, Lisa Sargent, nice to meet you. And or if you've been here before, sorry. And feel free to type in a question. But well, that was really neat. Very nice.
That was fun.
I'm a little torn. I'm like, I want to kind of, both Kipper and Lenormand could give a good, like, kind of more direct, exactly what he's forgetting on either side of that long journey. I don't know. I'm going with Kipper.
All right.
Because Kipper has more people, and maybe that'll help, that way as well. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But very nice.
Oh, fun.
I'm excited for them.
I am too.
Kipper. They said Kipper too. I love it, Wiki.
I was hearing it in my head, so we all agree.
All right. So let's see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Let me, I'll throw it up there. Might as well. It's fun to see the cards. And at least I think it is.
I do.
Okay, so that's interesting. So where are you staying when you're going? Are you staying at a, because this is the house card. Let me see if it'll come in a little bit better. There we go. It's the house card. Where, yeah, her crown is spinning. Do you see that? That's so cute. Your crown is spinning behind you. I love that.
That's funny.
So are you visiting family? Because that's what's on the bottom. Several hotels in a villa. Okay, so well, a house is a villa, right? Several hotels. You're staying at other places. So I think it's trying to say something about the places you're staying. Let's see. So I'm going to go see where you are. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, it looks like. Hold on, but here's the journey is in really, is this really where you wanted to go? So let's see. Are you going with who are you going with? Are you going with a loved one who you think very highly of? And there's you guys on the journey. Does it have anything to do with like a big change that you're it's sort of a secret, so not being told to everyone just yet? So again, that goes like this: success in love, high honors, a journey, which is what we were looking for, the cards on either side of your long journey. You're going with sisters. Does it have anything to do with like so tour, but going with family, with your sisters? I don't know. There's somebody who's I just see somebody who's having a bit of troubles. They're putting on a brave face. So there's false person followed by gloomy thoughts and the rich girl. I'm going to say that it's the youngest member of whatever the group is. Whatever the group is, there's a younger member who's having some I don't know. There's gonna be some stuff. I don't know, maybe having some issues with their success in love. And then there's you, well, main person. Well, I don't know, Wiki. I take it. Are you female as well, sweetheart, or male? Because I see three. Look at this. I see main person, good gentleman, and the other main person. Just one. It could also mean and your niece. How old's your niece? Yeah, that's probably going to be the person like me. I don't want to eat that. Why is that all we get? Why don't we? Have you ever been one of those travelers, Karen?
I don't know. I imagine my brother would say yes. I think I'm pretty perfect.
One of those travelers. 40. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. So there are a lot of players, though. Look at all the players that came together. There's the main person, the good gentleman, and the other main person. So whoever the two people are that, you're female. Okay. Yeah. Male energies, possibly. I don't think there are enough cards to represent all the players. Look, it's the rich girl, the main person. There's a lot of people that are going to be in this trip. And it does have a lot to do with just staying at these places. What I'm going to say, the word of caution is, especially because they're going to see you as the military person. Just be careful. Make sure you follow. It's a foreign country. Follow all the rules. Yeah. Follow all the rules. Yeah. You're an old crew. How funny. Yeah. All right. Well, stay well then too. Okay. Be sure you're not. I would say take all your medications then. I'm also hearing, just make sure you don't, when you say, what am I forgetting? Just try not to forget anything. Make yourself a nice, big, long list of anything you could possibly need while you're away. I'm just hearing that, you just want to make sure you have everything you could possibly need. Okay. Yeah. I love it. All right. Well, sorry, that took me a while. Kipper is a killer.
Great.
All right, Rhonda's up next. Yeah. From your daddy, Sir William Sr. I take it William Sr. has passed. And then we've got, just not to interrupt your flow there, my dear, but Marie Stevens. After that, then Scott, and then Connie, okay? Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that I'm still your teddy bear. I'm bigger than life. I'm here for you to snuggle and hold. I'm ferocious when need be. You can rest into me. He's showing up almost like a nest, like you can rest into him, and he is your nest and protection. Um, and if you would be so kind as to allow him to be that teddy bear for you now, that one thing that his function is and his job, and he's excited to do it for you, is to allow your worries, your thoughts, your concerns to just disappear. And it's not as though they're gone, but he'll take so much of the tension and the desire to really just focus in and intensely on their problems. He'll allow for them to expand enough to where you can see the patterns, and he'll help you work with the patterns to where you can work with the issues, as opposed to grinding and feeling like you're. What I see is a picture of you in a mine, and you're chipping away, looking for that treasure. That's a lot of work, and your dad's here to help you, just to relax into it, and then allow the gifts and the jewels to present themselves to you, because you do have that option of receiving as opposed to mining. And it looks like he's ready to help you go from being a miner, where you can do it and you're strong and he's all there for you, but you do have the option of relaxing into your life a little bit more, and he can help you to dissipate some of the tensions so that those gifts and the treasures can come to you.
Beautiful. I'm feeling his presence. I'm going to go to Kipper and look around the good gentleman, because I get the feeling he was the good gentleman. And then I'm going to look right around the main person, which is you, for any message to you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you can confirm for us that William. But you were his caregiver for. It's funny. He's concerned about some sort of theft that was drawn from a letter. Let me just show you real quick. So it's theft, a pleasant letter, and his thoughts. I don't know if it's some message about what I'm hearing. Did you get a letter from him when he passed? Did he leave you a letter? I feel like you didn't get it, and he's really disappointed that somehow he had this letter waiting for you, a pleasant letter, and it's constantly in his thoughts, that he's just disappointed, either that he didn't write it, or because a pleasant letter can also mean something like a will, like maybe he didn't leave like he's disappointed about how he left something. He feels that there was some sort of theft regarded to a letter. And again, it says pleasant letter, but I don't know what that necessarily means, but it's something that's still bothering him. And okay, so let me just see. And then let me just see where you are. That's you, the main person. You've come a really long way, is what they're saying. Some sort of marriage. Something about, no, I didn't. I said that last week again. The same thing, Rhonda? That's really weird, right? If I said the exact same thing last week. So he's saying, yes, I did. I did. Right? I said, yeah, maybe it has something to do with you and your marriage. It has something to do. It was a theft that was a long time ago. It says a long way. It happened a while ago. How long ago how long was he? I don't know. I didn't see how long. Let's see. He promised me the house in his will. Did do his will. It might be that. I'm not kidding. It's something to do. And then did you not get it because of his marriage, or because of yours, or I don't know. Pretty crazy, Rhonda. I don't know. You're going to have to, again, this brings up personal readings, right, Karen?
Absolutely.
Private readings.
Yes.
And you can
Yes.
go, well, okay, let's see. Yeah. So again,
Mhm.
it does. It seems to have something to do with a meeting and love and great happiness and this and his will. Like I almost feel like, oh yeah, and like he's telling you something. There was a change by somebody. Oh my gosh, a false person at the court. That brought on grief and adversity. Something just didn't go the way he was intending it to go. Yeah, I don't know. And it sounds to me like that's exactly the same thing he said last week. I'm not kidding. Right? Will you confirm that, Rhonda? I think that's what he's saying.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Well, no wonder he's feeling like the ferocious bear. Like, I've got you, and
Right. Like he's being really protective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. Yeah, I think you're right, hon. All right. Oh, well, thanks, Rhonda. We'll get to the bottom of it eventually. I feel like I keep thinking she's going to find something, and then we're going to be like, oh my gosh, there it was the whole time. Right. Yeah. It's something from a long time ago. It's buried. You know what it reminds me of? I'm seeing like an old file cabinet that you have to go through and in fact, it reminds me of Jane and my mother-in-law, Nina. I don't remember. We were looking for Jane's birth certificate, I think. It's like that, where you have to go through all these, and we did. Oh my gosh, it is. It's in a drawer somewhere. That's why I'm getting that vision. It's in a drawer somewhere. It's filed somewhere. And you would never think it was there, because I know that day we found Nina's will, and I'm like, what the heck? Why would this be?
Right.
Nina?
And it could be somewhere weird, like a scrapbook or something strange. Yeah.
And it happened a long time ago, and it's going to supersede anything else that was not done, that he left undone, something like that. Well, all right. Yeah. Wow. So again, my guest today is Karen Lewis. Yay, Karen. How are you feeling, honey? You ready to go on for more?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm going to stop asking, and when you're ready to go, you'll just say to me, Lisa, I've had enough. And who knows, maybe you'll outlast me today.
Oh.
All right. So Marie, are you still here, my dear? Oh, wait. Marie actually asked something else. Hold on. Marie asked, here, I'm going to hide that one and this one. So just to let everybody know, Scott's up after Marie, Connie B after that. Okay. Yeah, and if anybody else would like to ask, feel free.
Before the end of the year.
So yeah. Okay. So she'd like to know what's coming up for her before the end of the year. Any good news? So we're just going to pass over the bad news. Only the good news.
Right.
Hi, Cat Mama.
So the picture I'm getting are like golden trumpets and little angelic figures broadcasting good news. And to me, I associate that with December, because here comes the holiday season, and you see a lot of angels and trumpets and things. And okay, so to expand on that picture, I don't know how many of you have seen the little brass angels with the trumpets, and it's like a carousel with the vented things and the candles underneath, and then as the heat rises, it goes around and it dings the chimes. So there's movement. So as this good news comes through, I'm getting early December. It's going to create movement. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. If you imagine the Wheel of Fortune, that those intentions and your pillars of white with the golden flame and the heat from your intentions and your it's what I'm getting is, if as I'm seeing the candles in this picture, it's your foundation and the cornerstones and the pillar of your values and your perspectives and the things that you hold dear to yourself, that like, this is me, these are my foundational pillars, and you've held on to several of them, and you're playing with some new ones, but as they show up and the fires are lit, that the heat creates that Wheel of Fortune, and that rings in success for you. And there's definitely something about the maybe mid first week of December that you're going to start to hear it. You'll hear the news coming in. So we get any more specifics on that. It's specific, yet it's fairly general. It's good fortune, because I was asking the guides, is it money? Is it health? Is it love? It's good fortune. And it's something very fortunate is coming your way, and you're going to hear of it. It looks like that mid first week of December. I think you'll sense it coming before that, though. It's almost, you know how animals can sense an earthquake coming? I feel like you'll be sensing it, but then you'll be getting some affirmations. And the reason they're not giving more specifics on it is keep the doors open. It doesn't have to be in one particular area. It could be in several all at once. So don't limit the good fortune by defining it.
Nice. I love that. And so true. Just be open to everything. All good fortune.
Good reminder. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what Kipper has, because I feel like that's sort of three. I have that expectation card, so we can go right to there. That's about 3 months, isn't it? Let's think about it. October, November, December. Yep, that's the 3 months card. So on the very front, I see the main person, who's a gentleman. Now, I'm going to imagine that is not you, as your name is Marie, I think, anyway. But right next to the rich girl and then bereavement and good gentleman, again, so many players for you. But let's go see where you really are. I don't know if you have a main person. You're welcome to tell me if you do. Okay. You saw good fortune coming in. Yeah, it's yeah, I see it that it's possible. Oh yeah, it's right next to the expectation card. Yeah. I'm not fond of things like this, but I'm going to say it's possible that it's coming from some type of inheritance, is what I'm seeing. I've got the main person again. Seems like a lot of players. The rich girl, bereavement, which is the ending of something. The good gentleman, and then the 3 months. So I feel like there's just a lot. There's gonna be a lot of interpersonal relationships that come into play. Something's so you're married, okay? So I would say that the main person would probably be, yeah. I don't know. There's going to be some type of ending, but it really comes. It's okay because it comes as a pleasant. It's a pleasant letter to you. It's like it's pleasant news, even though you may not think it is. And it's the beginnings of something new, right? A new path. That was the child. And you have to think of it as a gift, whatever it is that's coming. So, yeah, it's fortunate, right? It is good fortune. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. And it's pleasant. And a lot of people. I just see so many people involved, if that makes any sense at all. Like every single one of the players, Karen, is right there at the front.
Wow.
I mean, if you think about it, even the little child, right? Yeah. Look at that. The rich girl, the main person, the other main person, the good gentleman, the little child, the only person who's missing. And then right after that, the rich, good gentleman. The only person who's missing is the good lady, which let's see where she is. Not playing any part in here. Way at the end, and taking a vacation at some beautiful spot. I don't know.
It's so interesting. Yeah, I mean, because that could be like interpersonal. It could be selling a business. I mean, it can be interpreted so many different ways.
Yeah. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so I'm a married lady. Yes, I'm married. I'm looking for getting another child too. Okay, so that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I just see a lot of players. A lot
of
Christmas
miracle.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that many people come together in the deck ever. Yeah. And I did what I call the magic card shuffle, right? Where I put them. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Marie, for being here. Really glad you're here. And all right, Scott is up next. And again, Karen Lewis is my friend today, right? My guest today. Just want to make sure I see your name. It's kind of funny because when you put the other thing up, then all of a sudden our names disappear. And I'm in this place in case you're new and haven't been here before. All right. Oh, yay. Betty, Betty, Bo Betty, Fanana, Fana, Fofetti, me, my Mometti. Betty. That's Scott's mom. She's a riot. I just love her. She comes in and sings with me all the time.
Aw.
All right. Let's see what she might like to say.
What I'm seeing from her is, at first I thought it was cookies, and it could be, but whatever she's offering you, they're all in small bites, like it's appetizer hors d'oeuvre hour, and she's offering you these. Some are sweet, some are savory, but she really just wants to nourish you. She's very nourishing. Like, here's this whole spread of canapes and all kinds of things, and a great variety. So it feels like there's really no end to the way that she would like to continue to nourish you and to feed you and to delight you, that she senses delight as you ingest her gifts, the things that she brings to you, the ideas, the songs, the whatever it is. It's almost like you have a party tray, and each thing that you can pick up and ingest, it's like she delights in your delight, as if it were the most delectable treat that you've just put in your mouth, and you're feeling it, and you're sensing the texture and all the flavors, and then, oh, here's a new flavor I didn't even need to and it's just delight is the word that comes through. And she's just not only delightful, but she takes delight in your delight. And that's what she wants to really feed and nourish you with, is that delight.
I love that. Mm-hmm. She does. I see her. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. She's a riot. I don't know what her favorite thing to serve him is, but yeah, she always has it's a large spread, no doubt about it, right? And so much. I just find a lot of joy when she comes in. I don't know. She's and she isn't elderly when she's there.
No,
younger,
super vibrant.
Yeah. All right, let's see what she has to say from here. Oh, yep. Doesn't surprise me. Again, she comes through so strong with me and for you. I hope, well, I mean, I guess that must just be why you're here. So here, I'm going to go ahead and just hide it so you can see. So she's just, again, doesn't she do this for you every time, Scott? She acknowledges that you're her child. She's coming through, and I hear she's reading what you're writing. I don't know what that means. Does that mean something to you, sweetie? She's reading what you're writing. And you've been, and again, she's coming to you in your dreams. Oh, no, that's what I'm hearing. I think we tell you often you need to write down your dreams. You're not writing them down. Write down your dreams. She's going to have messages for you.
And I think that's where the small bites come in too. Even if it's not a full dream or message, just small bites, and it'll all make sense, and it comes together in a delightful way. Yeah.
Agreed. 100%. And definitely in your dreams, you're constantly writing. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So she's showing you that, and I also hear that, okay, so that if that is really what you're doing, that she's watching you. She's looking down from wherever that is. I don't like to say that it's up there, but it's somewhere. It's in some other dimension other than we're in. That's for sure. Yeah. And, it's interesting, and I'm just going there, Scott, because this tends to be the place where we meet here. And I think what she's saying is that your decision to put an end to, not an end, but because it's not a final end, but that the way you were going about things is not really happening. You went out, you got a job, which I just know, but I think she knows that too. And that this is really going to bring you sunshine. And aren't you customer service? That's totally customer service. That's the customer service card. Yeah. So yeah, and she's loving it. She thinks, and again, manifest what the surprising message you're interested in. It's going to come in really quickly, and it's the key to success. Yeah. Are you trying to manifest a partner, sweetie? That's what I'm kind of hearing, is that you're really kind of wishing for somebody who might be able to share your life. It's going to be a little bit of a long journey, but follow the abundance. And yeah, look, and in fact, I think they're coming to you. Do you see that, honey? Look. So the partner is taking the long trip, an abundant trip. They're learning a lot on their journey to you, so that you guys can start a new beginning together. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. I think she's saying to you, watch for a new beginning. You keep on keeping on. She's got an eye on you, and she's there whether you're knowing it or not. Right? Yeah. All right. I love it. Not looking. And sorrow. I hear sorrow. What's sorrow? Sorrow? Oh, I hope nobody's feeling sorrow for. Hey, there's Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Did I miss anybody else? I hope I didn't. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thanks, Scott. It's always fun to be in touch with Betty. All right. Connie B is up next, and it's saying advice for next week for me. Nice. All right. Karen, you got any good vibes on next week for our friend Connie B?
It's interesting. I'm seeing like a lot of files, but it looked like an old card catalog system. So what I'm seeing you do is kind of somehow flip them like a flick book to get the dust out of there. All these definite things that you've cataloged. Let's see what more comes through about that. Okay, so the whole card catalog thing and all these things that you have very sequentially stored, imagine them in a circle like an air filter on a car. I'm not mechanical, but I think that's what it is when it looks like a big circular filter thing. And turn on the engine, and as you hit the gas and things start going, all of those things that you've cataloged serve a purpose, and they help to filter what's coming through next as you barrel down the road, because you're ready to hit the gas and go down the road. Stop worrying about everything that's filed away like that. Understand it's coming together in a new way to really help you filter and to move. That you are hitting the road, you're stepping on the gas, you're moving down the highway. You may take a couple rest stops, exits, breaks, whatever, but it's time to. The words I'm hearing are stop being so rigid in how you filed thing in each little card catalog. Let it become a circle and let it work in a way that there's ways that all this information can work for you that is not as linear, and it will help you to filter out some of the stuff that comes up as you get moving, some of the gunk in the engine. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing.
All right. I love it. Well, let's see what Lenormand can add to that. I guess I'm feeling called to the tarot. I'm going to go. Connie, I hope you don't mind. I'm feeling called to the tarot. And you're welcome, Scott. Thanks for being here, hon. All right. So advice for next week. I'm going to say beginning, middle, and end. How's that?
Oh, nice.
Beginning, middle, and end. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do categorize everything. Look at this. This is funny. Do you see this?
Mm-mm.
She goes, hold on. She goes, oh, no, wait. Yes, I do categorize things. I take notes for every meeting at school. I'm looking forward to meeting with my editors October 8th. Yeah, that's awesome. When you were saying that, I kept thinking of a card catalog.
Me too.
Card catalogs?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, yep, because that's where, things
nice.
on the earth might be moving too fast for those guys up there to know that we're way past card catalogs now.
Right.
They just know that would come through for us, right? Yeah.
Right.
All right, so this is for the next week, and Connie likes tarot as well, so let's just see what's on the bottom here. I got the Three of Swords. So that's sort of, it's one of my least favorite cards in the deck. I hate to say that, Connie, but it sort of is. It's that heartache. It just is. It's some heartache. And who wants to know about that? You know what I mean? Let's see what it says. So something to do with heartache. And the Emperor, upside down, 10 of Pentacles, and the upside down 6 of Swords. Here, let me just let me show you real quickly. So again, I'm not one to be a bearer of bad tidings. Aren't you the one who's doing something with the young kid too is that you, Connie B, with the young teacher? Is that you? You're a spiral notebook kind of gal. I love it. Yeah, well, there you go. Well, okay, but yeah, that's old school too. Just like the card catalog is old school, right? Who writes in spiral notebooks anymore, right? It is a little bit right, old school.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I bet you're not going to find a lot of young friends who are doing that. Maybe I'm wrong. So I see you're at your kingdom right here. Yeah, your kingdom, wherever this is, it's that decision is not like the I'm just hearing that decision's not quite going the way you want it to go. There's not going to be the assistance you're hoping for, and there's not going to be the funding that you're hoping for. So I just get the feeling this has something to do with something to do with this gal who you've been having issues with, because I think Zina knows that. Do you know what I mean? And who knows? I mean, yeah, tarot's pretty direct at times, right? So again, this is about your kingdom, right? The place, like it would definitely the school grounds, like a kingdom. There's a principal, there's everybody in the line, and right. And then this is kind of an upside down kingdom. Not a whole lot of money to get whatever it is you want to get, and not so much assistance. So yeah, and again, it breaks your heart because there should be. See, and that's why I think it's a school thing. Yeah, and they can't. They don't even have the funds to juggle. Whatever it is, does it have something to do with money, Connie? At the reason that things are not going so well, is it money to do? What am I trying to say, Karen? Is it fun? Yeah. Is it a funding issue? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's no real new beginning. Upside down fool. Be careful. Be careful how you're treading, where you're stepping on this next.
Yeah, and just don't let it into your heart. Let that card catalog work like a filter so that you don't allow those swords into your heart, right? Yeah.
I kind of feel almost as well, true, but I almost feel like it's totally different things. Like for you were like, you go with the book. The book is going, like it just felt like it was a total her book.
Right.
For me, I felt more like it was more about this other part of her life.
Right.
And there's such strange juxtapositions to me.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like in different
things
she's dealing with. Yeah. So I love it. All right. So thanks, Connie, for being here, my dear. Thank you. Wait, I'm hiding that one. And Marie, I think the only person we have left is Cat Mama, meow. And if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. Yeah. And the last thing I got was an oh yes from Connie B. Oh, hey, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. How are you, Sharon? Nice to see you. And this is Karen Lewis. Yeah. Oh, so is there anyone who's passed that wants to come forward and chat with me tonight? I'm going to go to Kipper. Kipper seems to have a crazy amount of people tonight. And then I'm sure Karen will have an amazing answer for you.
So I can't distinguish if it's someone who's passed or a guide, but it seems that there's guidance could be from someone who's passed, perhaps not, that you're aware of in this life, this story. At any rate, it's very Japanese feeling. And what I'm seeing is where I saw a tea garden earlier in somebody else's reading. This is different. It's like a tea house with the floors and the little tables and the paper walls that go in and out. And the wall is open and you can see cherry blossoms. And there's a Zen garden with the sand and some stones. And this guide is sitting in the corner, like on the corner of where the house is, where you'd have the tea, but also right on the edge of where the Zen garden is. And I don't get whether it's male or female. That's not presenting itself, but it's about taking the time to prepare the tea, so to speak. It could be literal or figurative, but there's ritual and there's almost a sense of timelessness in preparing and whisking and brewing and then honoring the cup and honoring yourself, and then smelling and feeling the steam and enjoying, and then to sort out some of the issues going on. I don't want to call it mind chatter because I'm not sensing a bunch of mind chatter, so to speak, but just a few issues that are on your mind. Going into that Zen garden and just relaxing and allowing the rake to move the sand. And when you're done, you see almost a mandala in the sand, and it does help you to have a picture. And the sand is important because there's a crystalline aspect to that that helps bring your intentions into the crystalline grid, and then it starts vibrating. And but again, it's really allowing for the luxury of time, and it's not luxury as in something that's excessive, but it's really a necessity. Because if you think of the Japanese tea ceremonies, they're simplistic, but they're luxurious. And that is what I'm getting for you from beyond the veil is this picture and this guidance.
Wow, I love that too. And so I'm shuffling, and the card flies out, and again it's the card of bereavement, which is basically saying, okay, these are people who have passed. So let's see who's passed. I'm not exactly sure what to look for, to be honest. I don't know who they want to have talk. There was I don't know, my sweetie. This is crazy. Hold on one second. Let me see. Is there anybody who actually wants to come out? The main person. All right. So there's a main person who has the high honors here, is what I'm hearing. So the person who passed is here. Let me show you right here. I'm sorry. I thought you were seeing it, and then you weren't. Okay. So again, I'll do this one. So what I'm seeing here, this was the card that flew out. And then do you have a main person who's somebody in your life who you feel would have been like a main person who's definitely passed over, but that is like has the most high honors that you would like? For me, it might be my Uncle Julie, right? If I thought of a main person who has passed but has the most love from me, right? That I think of him. If I could see anybody besides my mom, I would say, it'd be my Uncle Julie, right? So who has the high honors with you, my dear cat mama meow? Yeah. Oh, I saw Pamela's. Pamela, I'm so sorry. You have such wise things to say. Did you see this thing? She got the 10 of Swords in a reading this week. Now it's one of her favorite cards. She still laughs about it. She says it's all about context. 10 poor thoughts and I fall down. What a drama queen. And I just love that. So no humans have passed at all in your life. How lucky is that for you? You have all your grandparents and all your parents. Again, this is somebody. So your cat. So you're saying you think this is your cat, Sydney Marie. Okay. I mean, I guess I could see that. So really, there's been nobody in your family at all who has passed. I feel like it's I don't know. I don't see. I don't think this particular deck has any kind of animal. There's the main person. It was a long time ago. This person gave you gifts when a long time ago when you were a child.
I'm just going to say I keep hearing a name that's similar to Shauna, Shana, Shahana, something like that. I don't know if that resonates at all, but it just keeps coming.
Shane then? So I'm saying no one who has passed I'm bonded with.
That doesn't always matter. Some people that I didn't particularly like come through and are super helpful when they pass. That I'll think, why are you coming? You were a jerk. Well, because they drop all that jerkiness and they have some real things to help you with, or to share, or to heal, to mend.
Yep, and it's definitely a mending thing. And I'm sorry, but it's definitely a man. So if you're saying Shane or Shana or
something, I wasn't really getting it. Yeah.
Because again, this is somebody who a long time ago used to give you gifts. Okay. used to give you gifts. It was a man who you really thought of, and he still thinks of you to this day for some reason. And you felt he either felt high honors for you. I know, I hear it more that it was you for him, and that again it was a long time ago. He's something to do with gloomy thoughts. Either he's concerned that you're having gloomy thoughts, and look, it's a 33, which is sort of interesting too. Somebody's looking over you. Somebody's trying to come through who used to give you gifts and wants to know that that again, the long journey. It's you've come a long way, baby. That's what I heard.
How sweet.
My Grandpa Mateo. Yes, he would be somebody like that, honey. That's
Sweet.
what I'm talking about. Okay.
Sweet.
And especially because look, it's from a long time ago. Not only do you see what I'm saying? And even the fact that we picked Kipper and look at how he's dressed, it's like it's all over deck. It's So I would say definitely you asked for somebody to come through. I'm gonna say it's your Grandpa Mateo then. I don't know if that's a confirmation, but yeah, and he's talking about the court and the good lady and the marriage. Yeah, I'm going to say, the good lady would have been your grandma, right? Because that's an older woman. So, yeah, I think that's probably who it is, my dear. If he wasn't kind in life, he's trying to be kind now. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Very nice. Thank you, Grandpa Mateo, or whoever that energy was.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Not be him, right? Who knows for sure? But yeah. So again, I see court on the top here, and it's somebody. Yeah, I get the feeling like it was somebody who did Grandpa Mateo spend some time in jail? He was kind. I don't know. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah,
right.
He had a. Yeah. Okay. He was kind. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I think that's lovely.
Nice.
All right. Well, very nice. Let's see. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, Karen, that was the last one starred. Did we miss anybody? And let me go ahead and hide that comment. Thanks again for being here, Cat Mama Meow.
How fun.
Oh yeah, just awesome. So let's see a couple little things in case somebody wants, if somebody wants to type something in. Do make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you are interested in a private reading, certainly email me. And Karen, I didn't put your information in there, but I'm happy to go ahead and do that. So yeah, Karen does wonderful energy work. So yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if there's, you're very welcome. And okay, so shall we just do a group read? You want to do another group read to end it out?
Sure.
And last call, maybe I should say last call, sip, everyone. Too funny. Yeah. Just wonderful. Did I miss anybody at all? Let's just want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody hanging, because that's always a yucky feeling. You've been waiting there all that time, and then, yeah, okay. No, I'm not going to get to me. Okay. So neat. Can you believe it's Friday already? I just can't even believe it's Friday.
No.
So quickly.
It has. It has.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling my synchro signs. Oh, hey, there's Tana. Tana, are you interested in a reading, honey? We're doing last call right now. Last call. So fun. I'm looking forward to this little get together later tonight.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fun.
This is Karen. Here, let me go ahead and hide that banner there. And this is Karen Lewis. Karen is often in the chat with you guys. All right. Well, Karen, did you want to do a little?
Sure. I'll start with what I got when you were saying last call. I got an old crank telephone where the operator would plug everybody in and make the connection. And yes, one ringy dingy.
Yeah, one ringy dingy. Two ringy dingies.
And so the reminder is that we make all these great connections and we get the communication, we connect. And the reminder is not just to hang up the phone, but to unplug. And and some people have a hard time unplugging or disconnecting because they feel like, oh, but wait, I love that person. Of course you do, but we don't want a party line. We'd like direct communication that's clear, connected, and protected. And when we're done communicating and interacting, we unplug so that we're clear, and we don't have this party line with all this chaotic, static energy going on. So it's not against anyone. It's pro everyone to unplug, disconnect, reset, protect, ground, energize, expand, and then we consciously connect and disconnect at will. And so that's a nice reminder for those of us that remember party lines.
I love it. That's really
Yeah.
awesome. I don't think I ever had a party line, but I can relate to that. Well, Tana would like a little reading if you're up for that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sure.
why not? Might as well hang.
Okay.
So Tana asked Kipper for me, but why don't we see what you see?
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you don't mind, Tana. Yeah, Karen reads energy and channels. Just she's lucky without anything. I love it.
So Tana, what I'm picking up right quickly is that you have a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind, and that, and I'm seeing that around the third eye area, the upper energy centers. And so it's interesting because it can mean a variety of things. You could physically have a lot on your plate in life that you're dealing with, a lot on your mind. Of course, that makes sense. And another layer is that you actually draw in a ton of information and you find it all quite interesting. You put it on a plate and you check it out. But pretty soon, the plate's interesting and full. But if we don't clear the plate, put the dishes in the dishwasher and cleanse, rinse, and dry, that there's no more room on your plate, and it gets it almost seems like you keep collecting the same information over and over. You're like, wait, I want something different. Clean your plate, put it in the dishwasher, clear your space, maybe try eating with your hands for a while or something. But it's all metaphorical, but just really understand that you are very gifted. You bring a lot of information in, and there are times to hold on to it and kind of work with it, and then just times to let it flow. And it looks like oh, that's funny. The plate is circular and it was silver. I didn't mention that. And now it's starting to spin a little bit like a lazy Susan. And yes, you can continue to look at those things. But if you'd like to get off that wheel or check something else out, just put that away and allow the space to open up so that you can bring in new experiences, more information, or however those particulars are for you. But you're gifted, and you do have the capacity even to have 3 plates at once. Those servers that your grandmother would put on the table and there's all these plates and there's little treats and things. You're like that. You've got a lot of depth to you and a lot of capacity. So you don't have a limitation, but it is just a reminder once in a while to clear the plate.
Nice, Karen. Thanks.
Yeah,
Anna, hopefully that hit home for you. Yeah. So I got the little child on the bottom of the Kipper deck, and that's what you'd asked for. So that can be the new beginnings, right? A new project with a and I see new beginnings with and could be with a good gentleman. Good gentleman's usually somebody who's a bit older, right? Yeah, and a pleasant letter from that leads to a change. Let's see what's right around you, though. Let me see, my darling. I keep putting it underneath there as if there's a camera on. Oh, yeah. Okay. So again, what I got was Hope, Great Water, you, and then the expectation card. So I think, again, what I'm hearing is that it's all in here, right? Like that you can like you said, there's so many things that are available on your plate, right? Hope, Great Water is like just everything you could ever want, right?
Right.
The place you want to be, everything you could ever want. And you're okay, then underneath here I'm seeing gloomy thoughts, receiving gifts, false person, sad news. What that says to me is that you actually have this already. But your little gremlins aren't allowing you to see that indeed you really are all you can be, just like you said, Karen, just like you said. She really is all she can be. She just needs to believe it, number one. And something's going to happen within this next 3 weeks or 3 months. I'd say by the end of the year that that's going to help you get over the gloomy thoughts and realize that those gloomy thoughts are truly those things that move you. Those are the gifts, right? Gloomy thoughts, gifts, receiving a gift. And that it's it's so funny. I see false person and sad news that keeps holding a brave face, saying that crazy phrase that I always say, which is things are always working out for me, even when you don't believe it, right? Even when the news is super sad, that is actually what leads to great happiness and being all you can be, being that little rich girl. So I think I'm going to agree with Karen that whatever, clear some of the things from your plate, start on that new project, but don't, just right. And in fact, lazy Susan just keeps going round and round, right? And don't forget, you can pick some things up off of it and put some things back on it. Right? You don't have to do it all at once. Yeah. All right. Well, great. Tana, thanks for being here, hon.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I always there we go. Hide that one comment. Thanks again for being here, sweetie. Okay, so so what is it? She's been gloomy, not believing you have any gifts. Yeah. How does she clear that? You have any good advice for her about that?
I think that's why the plate was expanding into a 3-tiered server, that it's the 3 levels of consciousness, right? So let's see. So I'm seeing a triangle with the point going up around the heart center, and then another triangle around the second chakra with the point going down. So left hand on the heart center, right hand on the second chakra above the pelvis. And the guidance is not to do anything, just to focus on those 2 areas, to breathe, to connect, and allow the doing to happen. That it's not, and this is hard sometimes when we're so accustomed to doing. Give me the formula. Tell me what to do. Your doing portion is the left hand on the heart, right hand on the second chakra, and breathe and just allow, which is actually stronger than it sounds. It's to be present and grounded and connected in a space where you can allow is a strength in and of itself. So to be aware of that, and then just be aware of the energies as they pick up and they move and they breathe. And you might have some awareness, a physical sensation, a picture, a song, whatever comes up, it's all fine and good, because your only job is the left hand on the heart, right hand on the second chakra, and to breathe and allow. And that's a big word. And I see it in capital letters, allow. All could be some painful stuff too, but you're allowing, you're bringing in what it is that you need. And there's not a directive for here's how you get rid of your pain and your gumi flaws. Your job, again, left hand heart, right hand second chakra, allow. I'm sorry to be so repetitive, but it's wait till I decided to pull some synchro signs just because we went back to it, and I feel like this is good advice for just everybody, right? Totally.
Yeah, because don't we all need to do that? And so, of course, as you're talking about it, you can't see it. Yeah, there it's the heart. So all the different ways of embracing your heart, and that followed by the tools that we actually do. You have those tools inside of you to deal with what? Check this out. Crying, that depression, that only poisons you, all those poisonous toxins that you have in your body, the monsters you have in your head, and the judging that you have in your head. You need, and what does it end with? Jane would love this one if she's still here. A door that you've got to walk through the other side, because you walk through that other side. Which I think is kind of what you're saying.
Totally. And I was hearing before we started this Let the Sunshine In song. Let the sunshine.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. Just let it start.
Or it was break on free to the other side. Break on through, right?
Too. Break on through to the other side. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany showed up. Hi, Tiffany Spencer Tisdale. Nice to see you, dear. We were actually going to end it up, but I can do another last call if you like. Yeah. Karen doesn't have a channel. Do you, darling?
I don't yet. I need to do that, but I do have an email address if you'd like to email me. It's evolvewithkaren@gmail, all spelled out.
With
Karen at
gmail.com. And I'm going to go ahead and, oh, wait, no, there's no dot there. Hold on.
And you're welcome to email me if you'd like to. And it's at some point soon-ish, I will start a channel. I need to.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be great, honey. I mean, you are great. Okay. So, Tiffany Spencer Tisdale would like a reading. Are you cool with that? I'm going to turn over here and turn this light on because it's just bugging me. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Some mics too, if you want. I don't know if that's going to be any better, but it's something. All right.
So Tiffany, I'm seeing like it's all in almost child size, like a tea set, but it's in crystal. So it reminds me of almost like depression glass, but in the crystal, like cut crystal. It's very it's heavyweight. It's small child size, and it's this beautiful tea set. And what I'm hearing is, oh no, that's funny. So there's always this, my guides come through with these things I'll start saying, and then there's a joke, and it's like breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's your fancy, and there's this crystal. It's cut crystal, and it's beautiful. And even as a child, you were fancy. It's breakfast at Tiffany's, for Christ's sake. So, oh, sorry about that. Here we go. And it's really up to you what you choose to pour into your cups, Make sure that what you're pouring into your cup or your heart, your love, is worthy of this beautiful vessel. You have this leaded crystal, gorgeous vessel. So as you choose what you allow to be poured into your cup, energy or experiences, love, anything, even if you're going to have a cookie, make it delicious. Don't go for the mass-produced Oreo type things. Go for the really beautiful artisan cookies. Anyway, yeah. So be aware of the quality and the color, and make sure that there's this worthiness, and it's not a snotty thing at all. But just make sure that the things that are coming into your life are worthy of you, because you, my dear, are fancy. You have this beautiful, strong, crystalline energy, and this. I mean, maybe the breakfast at Tiffany's could also be the beginning of a new phase, because breakfast is the beginning of the day, right? So you're starting this new phase, and make sure that the ingredients are really worthy of you, because fancy is just a word that keeps coming through.
I love it. I want to put my pinky up.
Me too. I like it.
That's great. Well, I don't know if any of that resonated with you, Tiffany. I'm imagining. I can't wait to hear how fancy you are. And I was drawn to tarot, but fancy, she goes. That's great. I'm drawn to tarot, but again, it's happy hour, and it's always a customer choice. So would you like tarot, honey, or Lenormand, or Kipper? I even have those little those gypsy cards somebody sent to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of fun. I've got angels. What would you like, dear? I'm feeling drawn to tarot. I hope that's cool with you. Let me know if it's something different. I'm giving you 5 seconds. Probably should pick my fancy cards.
Right?
Actually, that's funny. Tarot is good because I have a fancy. Maybe I should go to fancy Lenormand.
Ooh.
Should I do it? Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go to fancy Lenormand. I hope that's good. I'll put this right here for a second, but I want to go to fancy Lenormand. This one's called the Art Nouveau.
That's pretty fancy. That is fancy.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. And the card that's on the bottom for you, though, is the High Priestess. So I feel like, yeah, that's kind of a neat message, right? And then it's got its own. Yeah. All right. Because, again, if you're asking for message from spirit, that certainly can't get better than that one. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a tiny bit, not too much though, because I haven't really seen these cards yet. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so here we go. Fancy Lenormand. Hey, there's Tracy Ralph. You know what happens now, Karen? All this huge contingency of Facebook friends come on. I think it might be the time of night or something, or not huge. I shouldn't say huge. It's not huge, but You know what I mean? But a lot of people show up from Facebook, which is kind of
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like this little switch. All right, so let's see. Let's see what I see here on the bottom. Oh, look, it's the house. So I wonder, so it's really, that's the place where you're feeling most comfortable, right? That's the place where you like to put your feet up. And let's see what they've got to tell you about your house. Fancy Lenormand cards.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really pretty. 25, that's a proposal for a new beginning and a path that leads to sunshine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm hearing be sure to clear for a new beginning, because in order to move on, again, you do have to make room. There's that cute little fox. Where are you though? Nope, that's the cross. That's the clover. Nope, journal. They're so neat, aren't they?
Gorgeous.
The love. Let's see the tree. There, that's the lady.
Oh, she's fancy.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say right now, there's a tiny bit of issues, little mice with a friend. Are you having an issue with a friend, sweetheart? Or somebody who, like, it could be your best friend, meaning like, I don't know if you're married. It looks to me like in your picture, you're probably married there. So just that there's some little problems with the way you guys talk to each other. And so you need to go ahead and say, you need to bring a quick message to that's going to be successful about that. It's very far away from the way you want to be talked to. Like,
yeah, pour some love into your cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Are you hearing that too? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
So your husband, yeah. So again, the key to success. Oh, it could even be a vacation too, is what I'm hearing, right? That it's maybe time to step away together. That you guys, there's some little, it's nothing horrible. There are little problems that just talking about it, that's the bird card. Just talking about it will put an end to it. So make sure that you do, even if it's a surprising message and something that you don't think they're going to want to hear necessarily. And it's at 11-1 right now, which to me, again, just means huge. And the fact that the house was at the bottom, it's about relationships at your home. Okay. And that the key to success is either that you guys have been together so long, or that you really do need to take a vacation.
Lisa, I keep hearing that song, let's give them something to talk about.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun.
So Tiffany, give them something to talk about, sweetie. I love that. All right. Well, very nice. Anybody else? Very last call, seriously. But it is nice to see some friends from Facebook, so I don't want to leave you guys out. Yeah. You know what I could do while we're waiting for somebody else? If anybody else wants to do a last call, I could go ahead and do the little synchro signs. I'm glad you liked your message, honey. You loved it even. I like that even better.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Very nice. All right. Again, last call. I'm going to start doing a little, why don't we do, well, you kind of did a group reading already, but if you have more to tell us, you always have such lovely things to say. So do a group reading, unless, again, I'm going to look one more time, but I think we're good.
So I'm seeing the group as such, connected, some holding hands, some just near each other, but there's all of this lightning coming in and out through us. So just remember that we are a conduit and a conductor of energy. And partly, I'll go back to bringing stones in tonight, we receive and we give, and it flows, and it's at least a two-way street, if not an infinite number of directions that the energy's moving. So in that connection, there is strength, and that the energies that get stronger and stronger. Sometimes we can feel a dissonance where we don't resonate with someone. It can feel like when you get shocked, like, and that's okay. That's just part of awareness. So it helps us to refine and revise who we're consciously connecting with and drawing the energy through with, and not doing anything wrong. There's no mistake being made when you find that there's a dissonance, even if 10 minutes ago you resonated. It's just, in the flow. How are we doing? As Lisa would do her surfing song and move. It's, where are we vibing? Who are we connecting with in this moment? And that's the picture and the words that come through.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so as usual, poor Mother Earth, she's just yelling at us. I don't know. It's so funny. Sometimes I'm ready to not talk to her anymore right now. You know what I mean? I'll just go, oh, come on. Why is the message always so downtrodden? But maybe not. Maybe it's not. And maybe you'll see something a little bit different. Okay. Oh, look, just the fact that I left the high priestess there again, I just sort of feel like she's coming, it's coming through. These are messages that are coming through.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And with love from our angels too, because I got this sitting right over here. Anyway, this little guy is the still point, which, that's like knowing that there's that one still point, right? Where you're just sitting there. It's like when you're meditating and you're just still and one.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
It does.
Oneness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I see these little castles and it's a little castle, but it kind of looks to me like it's a castle in the clouds almost, right? Or even up on a hill, but being protected and that because castles are protection, right? It's building that the still point, if we can find that still point, that's what's going to protect us, right? Protect us from, like you said, all these energies. There are just so many energies that are coming at us. This is the card of passion. Everybody has their own passion in life, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you've got to, come at it with passion, but also you can see the little jagged edges on that card. It can be a little biting. But that with that passion, what I'm hearing is go. This is like a Sermon on the Mount, right? You see it, the little everybody's gathering and look, the arrows pointing up to the sky, and it's like getting those messages, because I hear we're all just getting tired. This is the desk man. We're all just working our desk jobs, just hanging out. Not really living life, right? Because this guy's not living life. He's not. He's just not living life. He's just sitting there apathetic about everything. Okay. And what I hear her saying is that really the cup of the Holy Grail, because that's what this one is. The Holy Grail is all that stuff that you don't think it is. It's the questioning. It's the ropes that hang yourself. It's the puzzle pieces. It's all that stuff that you don't think it is. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's the high priestess, right? That's the ability to know that the chalice, that the cup, that the Holy Grail is indeed, the ins and outs of life. Are you going to come in? You see the ins and outs of life, and the questions and the puzzle pieces, all the stuff that you just keep questioning. I don't know. It's not coming in. Anyway, you can see what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And then the little asterisks were interesting because, so this was the asterisk, which we just got that a second ago, right? Which is that it's toxic. Mm-hmm. What we're doing is toxic, right? Mm-hmm. This behavior is toxic, right? The preaching of things that aren't quite safe and the still point are toxic. And that really, if we don't stop, there's another ice age coming. It's just nothing but chill, right? Mm-hmm. So we've got to remember that the power comes from wanting to figure out these little things in life, right? Mm-hmm. Wanting to put the puzzle pieces together, because that's why we're here. We're here to unravel the rope and figure out how to tie it in a new way. Because right now we're just not doing that. We're not, it's just a bunch of toxicity, which is true today. Even just today, Karen, I was like out there and I got a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Well, it was, just trash. Yeah. I can't believe how much trash I make on a daily basis. It's right. Like, we're just, it's toxic. It's toxic behavior.
It is. And I was at a really nice restaurant in Sonoma today, meeting a friend for lunch. We had this lovely, lovely table in the middle of the restaurant. And over to the right was a table of 8 to 10 people. And they were so loud with laughter, but so loud, like it was in a sports bar, that we ended up moving one table over just because of the acoustics. And that same table that we had sat at, 3 different couples sat down, and then asked to be moved.
Wow.
And it's interesting because it didn't deter us from having a beautiful lunch. We kept sharing from our hearts. We made a little adjustment. We were still aware of the irritant, but it didn't stop us. We just had a beautiful lunch. We were so grateful for the moment when they got their food that it was suddenly quiet. We thought they left the table. Feed those people.
Right.
But it's interesting because it's staying connected from the heart and insisting on having that space, even in the midst of all that chaos, even in the midst of the static and the zapping. I mean, it did feel like, but once you made a little adjustment, you can maintain, and it's terribly important, not just for you, but for everyone around,
Right. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so yeah, don't be that toxic human being. And remember that the grail really is all these little problems, right? That's where we grow the most.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, I'm so glad you were here with me today.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Lisa. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And make that channel. I'm ready for you to have a channel we can come visit.
Okay.
And get some nice energy healings, because you're amazing. And again, if you'd like, I know that here, let me put it in again. So it was your address.
Oh, evolve with Karen at gmail.com. Yeah, thank you.
And if you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, please do so. It actually makes a difference, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I say it makes a difference, then I'm like, yeah, whatever.
But it does.
All right. Well, thanks again for being here. I'm going to go ahead and say good night and happy hour. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you again next time on Zina's Place. Bye.
Bye.
La da di da 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 da. La da di da 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 da. Ba da di da 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 di da. La di da 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 di da. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone as blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find